Hello everybody. So what I thought I would do today for video is a boot video here on these ones. And these are, got the light coming in through the window, kind of funky here, but these are the, I think it's pronounced Brahma, but they're the Hutch 2 series boot. Online it runs about $35, and in the store you have to pay closer to like $60 or so. But I've had them probably for about a week now, not a whole lot of time, but this is just my first thoughts on these boots. Basically what my objective is, or was when I bought these boots, is I'm going to be going to welding school, and what I wanted to do was you needed to get boots with no canvas tongue, 100% leather. It could be a lace-up, but instead I've been actually looking at this kind of pull-on work boot, Wellington style, I guess you could say. And so I decided to go with these, and you know, I'm on a budget because I'm a college kid. I can't shovel out tons of money, but these ones were, like I said, you know, $50-60 at Walmart. So with that being said, the couple of first kind of flaws that I seen were kind of the leather just around the steel toe, a little wrinkly, and then there's not much of a tread pattern on there. But those were just the first two things that maybe stuck out to me. But it doesn't really affect the boot whatsoever, and they seem to get actually pretty good traction with the bottoms. I actually had a pair of flip-flops that had the same kind of material. It's kind of like a foam, like a black hard foam. So you can see it's kind of, you can push on it, it's kind of compressible, but and those flip-flops, it seemed to last, like, I still have them, but I've had them for probably 3 years now, and you can still see the tread, so I'm not super worried. It did kind of wear down, but we'll see how they go in wintertime here in Minnesota. Anyway, so they're really stiff because it's like actually some nice leather. I'm hoping it's nice leather. It seems like it's nice leather. The inside kind of led me to believe something else, though. It said leather uppers and then balance man-made. This is what it says in there. Let me turn on my light quick here so you guys can see it. So you can see leather upper, balanced man-made, something else, Hutch 2, USA, whatever. So just want to make sure my light's off. So the uppers are leather, and I think the lowers are leather too. They have to be, just because it's the same thing. By the way, that's not far. That's, I'm sitting on this. Anyway, so I've had them, yeah, like I said, for a week. I've been wearing them around the house and kind of out and about as I go, and they're like pretty hard to break in so far. The uppers have broken in pretty well, as you can see, but the actual area right here to break in, the left boot has seemed to be easier to break in than the right boot, so you can see the difference. I don't know if it's the grain of the leather or what it is exactly, but it just seems like the left one has broken in a little bit easier than the right one, and they're still not fully broken in. I think the reviews online said it takes like 2 to 3 weeks, but you know, it's a big sole or heel or whatever you want to call it, to try to blend all that material to get it used to it. So what I've done is, you can see they're pretty shiny. I've just been putting coats of mink oil on there, and I bought this at the same time I bought the boots, and I'll show you guys. That's how much I've used so far, probably a quarter to maybe a third a tin. And you know, you can see they're pretty oily right now, but as I wear them today, that'll all get soaked in with the heat of my feet kind of pulling it in. I noticed some of the places that it liked to suck it in the most was, at first it was kind of around the toe area right in here, it still does like to suck it up, but now it's kind of getting like saturated. And then around the uppers, kind of on the back or anywhere by the seams, especially on the sides here, that they really like to get soaked up in there. And I'm just trying to soften it up a little bit. Once they get soft and worn in, I'm probably going to go to a place here in St. Cloud called the Boot Shack, and I'm going to get some conditioner for it, because they say mink oil is not like the best thing for boots. So yeah, but not a whole lot of complaints actually. The other thing I can say is one of the reviews online said when you wear tall socks it pulls them down. It does do that. I just wore a pair of long thin socks. These ones are kind of ankle high, but when I wore my longer ones it did kind of tug down on them. But in what I've been doing is I've just been wearing these simple, maybe ankle high or whatever you want to call them, quart high socks, and they're the Dickies brand. They're actually really good socks, but and I'll show you what's actually happened. Right here you guys can see it's kind of red on the skin. That's where the pull-up straps rub against my leg, but it's gotten to the point now where I don't even notice it. It doesn't even hurt me, kind of a thing. And I believe it's happened on both sides. Yeah, it's a little, pink or whatever on this side. So if you wore these with some boot socks, I'm sure you'd be really comfortable. And dang it, I knew that was gonna happen. Well, at least it spilled all over my bed. Anyways, I don't care. Because they are a looser fit, there's plenty of room in there for your feet. And they are kind of floppy, but I'm hoping once they wear in, they're going to be a lot better. So, and they should be, but so far, so good. I've just been, walking, like I said, around the house, or we have a big parking lots outside. I'll just go on like a mile walk or so, 20-minute walk at night, and, just try to break them in little by little, but we'll see how they go in the winter. In the wintertime, I do plan on using them as a boot, as in like tucking my pants into them if I have to walk or whatever, because that's really the main purpose of them, is just to keep the snow and stuff off of your legs. And so I don't care what they look like, I guess, tucked in or tucked out, but that's just my first thoughts, or my week thoughts on these boots. Like I said, they're the Brahma, the Walmart series, Brahma, B-R-A-H-A-M-A, I think. Doesn't say it. Oh, here, I'll show you guys quick. Hutch 2. Yeah, here it is. B-R-A-H-M-A, Brahma, whatever you want to say. Yeah, so that's the boots. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll give you guys an update coming up.